some people got the wrong idea about having dogs and bullies. Right, so that's what I mean. It looks good on the outside. Well, it's all good. But it gotta be something you love, and it's the reason why, because it's a lot of sacrifice, right? You're not gonna be running the street, going out, partying, social, really, because you always on standby. It sounds like an excuse, right? Let me just go into it. We got 7 dogs. We have 5 3-foot tegus, 3 foot plus now. We have 7 snakes. Now the snakes don't require hands-on every day. Everything else does. Only thing about the tegu lizards, it don't require constant all day, but it do require once a day. So you gotta tend. We feed all our lizards, right? We feed all our lizards outside the cage. We have these trays like this. We put food on it, sit it on the floor, let them feed off it every day, because we don't want the feeding response in the cage. Meaning we open the cage, they charge you and thinking, we don't want that, so we take them out to feed them every day. That's 5. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 large lizards. Now one of them, he's just crazy regardless. He's not gonna bite you. He just like to run crazy. But the point I'm making, that's not even the dogs. So we got 5 bullies. So you have 5 dogs. Just use a scenario right now. One of them have a bad stomach, have a upset stomach. So she have to be let out her crate more than normal, right? Which we let them out. Our dogs never just in the crates. You know, it's more like a time out of sleep time thing when they're in the crate. Point I'm making, it requires a lot of time. Like if you're gonna leave your dog area, whatever, for hours and hours and hours, you have a lot of work to do when you get back. All I'm saying is, livestock, dog breeding, a lot of this you commit to putting in a lot of hours, no vacations. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about puppies and stuff. You know, so just before you get into it, keep that in mind. It's a lot of sacrifice going to having all these dogs, all these animals daily. I suck at recording, right? I suck. So I be trying to get through the day. If I could learn how to actually record the process every day, all day. But I don't. So I'm just saying, it take a lot. You know, it take a lot. You're gonna miss out on a lot. A lot. We don't have the setup situation yet where we can where we feel comfortable enough to leave our dogs outside for hours and hours and hours. So our dogs don't even be stationed outside; they're inside. You know, like let them out every hour. They go out for 30 minutes. That's after 6 o'clock though. But throughout the day, like every 30 minutes, we let them out the cage. They probably run around the house. Not all at once. 2 at a time. Sometimes 1, depends on who it is. Let them out the crate. They run around the house. Let them in the yard. Let them back in. Then back in the crate. Then we let somebody else out. Run around the house. Outside. Inside. Back in the crate. Every hour. Constant work. After 6, we can let everybody out together when the sun go down and let them run off and burn energy. But we only let them out together like mornings, the first run, and nights, like the second and last run, because it be too hot. So I'm explaining some of this to show how much you have to be hands-on throughout the day. Stuff you can't explain. Only someone who have multiple dogs or multiple animals will understand exactly what I'm saying. it's a lot. Like I said, it's a lot. Processing the food. Like I could show you. We have kibble and we feed raw. Depends on the dog. Cash, majority time all raw because he have allergy issues. Cash is the chocolate two-faced male. Cookie, she need to be on strictly raw. But her weight don't. It just. But we'll get to it. But every dog have his own personality. Every dog have its own requirements. They eat different. You know, they like different things. Like Cookie, she a sucker for a toy. I know I give her a toy, she'll lay in one spot all day. Dallas ADHD, he all over the place. He hear a car pass outside, he jumping every bark. He wanna be aware, he wanna be in front of everything. Like Cash, nothing moves him but food, treats, and toys. Like he gonna lay there, he don't bark. He don't it's a lot of different it's some personalities, but it's not a human. So there's a lot of different things come with being a keeper. Dog, cat, alien, dolphin, whatever you keep it. If you have it and you in it and it's multiple and you're trying to build something, you're not gonna be social or out much or doing much because you're always on standby. I know I'm kind of retarded and I broke it down in my way and it kind of slow. I think overall though, the people who kind of in the boat I'm in understand. You kind of got to find friends and people that in a similar thing that you're in. That way, it can work. But anyway, I'm talking too much. Video been 7 minutes. I ain't been talking that long. I was trying to say, it's a lot more come with these little pretty dogs and these lizards. I know they don't see past what you put on YouTube, but it requires a lot of sacrifice.